So this is my old laptop and it's not running Windows 11 because it just can't. There are two main issues with this. First, it doesn't have SSD. Second, the dedicated GPU is dead. The CPU is fine. I also did some repair in this. So I was about to throw this away because it's almost unusable. It's also broken in many ways. Even the screen is tearing, but I decided to install a Chromium-based operating system in this. Now, somehow it works. First, I was gonna install Chrome OS Flex in this, which could have been the best option, but my son plays Roblox in this. So I needed something that can run Roblox. So I went with this operating system called FydeOS. It is a Chromium-based operating system, just like Chrome OS Flex. Chrome OS Flex doesn't let you run Android games and apps, but FydeOS does. So in this video, I'm gonna take you to the experience of FydeOS on real hardware. I'm gonna install it, test this out, and I'm going to show you guys how it works and all that. If you have an old laptop, installing a Chromium-based operating system is the best thing that you can do. Chromium-based operating systems are actually underrated in my opinion. It's a super fast operating system. Whether you install Chrome OS itself or Chrome OS Flex or this one, the FydeOS, and it's also open source. They also sell their own hardware that come with FydeOS pre-installed. We are not going to talk about that. We're going to install the FydeOS on our PC. It can be installed on any PC. If you want to, you can also run this on a virtual machine. It's available for VMware. It is also available for specific devices like Microsoft Surface devices, like the Chromebook Pixel from 2013. So they support almost every device out there. It also works on SBC devices. So I'm going to take you to the experience of installing this and using it. So let's go and select the FydeOS for PC. Here it says, please choose one of the following options that best describes your PC. Here you basically choose in which year or which generation of your CPU is, like Intel 6th gen to 9th gen, Intel Modern 1, 6th gen to 14th gen, and we also have the AMD option. If you have old or new AMD devices, you should select this AMD graphics option. It also works with Intel CPUs that were made after the 2011, and we also have the Intel Legacy option, starting from 3rd gen to 5th gen. So my current PC is i7 9th gen. It's in good condition. I can go with Intel Slim or I can download the Intel Modern. One thing you need to remember, if you have a dedicated GPU like AMD or NVIDIA, those will not work. So I'm going to select this one, Intel Modern one, because I have the 9th gen CPU. Even if I had 6th gen CPU, I would still select the Intel Modern depending on the hardware condition. On my laptop, I have 7th gen CPU. I can go with the Intel Modern, but since the hardware condition is really bad, I went with the Intel Slim. But today I'm going to be installing it on this PC. I'm going to select the Intel Modern. It was recently updated, almost like a couple of weeks ago. The current version is 22.1. So let's click on download. We will also need to download this software called Rufus and a USB drive. So let's download the Rufus and plug the USB drive onto our PC. Okay, the OS is downloaded. It's only 2.3 gigabytes. It's a zip file, so let's unzip it. Now let's run the Rufus. In Rufus, under device, we will select the USB drive. Now we need to select the operating system. So we're gonna click on select and then extracted FydeOS folder. And we need to filter to all files. So the bin file shows up. So this is the .bin file. So we're gonna select that and click open. Now we just need to click on start. This will format the USB drive. I don't have anything on the USB drive, so I'll just click on OK. And OK again. Now it will just format the drive and make the bootable USB drive for the FydeOS. Okay, our bootable USB drive is ready. Now we need to boot from it. So let's restart our computer and access the boot menu. So here in boot menu, we need to identify our USB flash drive. So this is Jet Flash transcend 32 GB. So that's the bootable USB drive that we created. And you can also go into BIOS and make the USB drive boot first. Or if you don't have any other bootable drives on your system, it will auto boot from that USB drive. So here I'm going to select that USB drive and hit enter, and just like that it will boot up and will ask you to choose a language and input method. You can change that and hit OK, click on get started, and here you can try this operating system first and then install it, or you can straight install it just like Linux. You can try out Linux first and then install it. So I'm just gonna click on install FydeOS and click next. Here there are two options: full disk installation or multi-boot. If you're on a dual boot, you can select the multi-boot installation option. For that, you'll have to create a partition, or you can do full disk installation, which will install this on a specific disk. If you only have one disk and you want to do multi-boot, you should go and select the multi-boot installation option. So what I'm going to do here is actually select the full disk installation because I have multiple drives. I'm gonna click on next, and from here we need to select the disk where I want to install it. Here you need to identify which disk you want to install it on. There are two similar disks I have. I need to select the right disk in here. In one of these I have actually installed Windows and I don't want to remove it, so I may have to go back into Windows installation and then check out where the Windows is installed. I'm pretty sure it's SDD, the fourth disk. Or what I can do is actually try this out first. Let's actually try this out, and then we can install it from inside. And guess what? You can also use local account. So let's actually use a local account in here, and let's click on get started. Just like that, it booted live. Okay, so we can actually try this out right now. We have not installed it yet. It's still running from a USB drive. If you want to check out any feature or anything like that, you can go ahead and try it and then install it. Now, when we are in live session, we need to download a plugin. We have to go to store, and from here, we can download this installer. So let's download this. Maybe this will make installing easy. I can identify the drive easily. Okay, the installer is installed and it says FydeOS installer, full disk installation, multi-boot installation. We're gonna go with the full disk installation. I have to go back to Windows to identify which one is my Windows drive. I'm pretty sure it's SDD, the fourth drive. If you're also doing a dual boot, like you don't want to delete your Windows or Linux, you should carefully check your drives first. Okay, this is where I want to install it. I have this E drive, it's empty. Both have exact amount of space, 476 gigabytes. And that's an issue for me because I don't want to delete Windows. You don't have to worry about this if you're not planning to do a dual boot, but I need to be careful here. So it's SDC. The one that we want to install Linux on is SDB in here. Okay, so the SDD is our Windows drive because we can see there are multiple partitions in here. Okay, I'm confirmed that the SDB is our empty drive. So I'm gonna select that in here in full disk installation. So we're gonna select the SDB in here and gonna click on install. Please don't break my Windows. Confirm destructive action. FydeOS will be installed on your selected hard disk SDB. Let's click on OK, and it will start installing. I'm pretty sure the SDD is our Windows drive. So it will just take a couple of minutes to get installed. Look at that, already at like 40%. I want to save my Windows installation. That's why it took a little bit longer for me to install this because I needed to identify the correct drive. But if you just want to revive your old computer and have one or two drives, it shouldn't be a problem. Installation had finished successfully. Please shut down your computer, remove any installation media and restart. Let's shut down. I'm pretty sure it will boot into Windows. I'll have to boot the FydeOS manually. Yep, it booted to Windows. That means Windows is fine. Let's go and check the drives. Yeah, everything is fine. Now we have to boot this PC from the FydeOS manually because we didn't select the multi-boot. If I had selected the multi-boot, it would install bootloader that will allow us to choose which operating system we want to boot from. Okay, so let's do the manual way. Again, I'm just doing a tutorial so you can save your old computer, and I'm going to show you guys how fast this operating system is. Okay, so let me go into the boot menu and boot from the FydeOS. And look at that, we have multiple boot drives in here. Let's unplug the USB drive, we don't need that. We can see here we have Windows Boot Manager, Chromium OS, and the USB flash drive. So I just need to select the Chromium OS. I can also make this a default operating system to boot by changing the BIOS settings, but I'm just going to do it manually, and just like that, we're going to boot into the FydeOS. Okay, the installation literally took 2 minutes. Okay, it's a super fast and lightweight operating system. And now we just need to set this up. Language and input, English. Okay, get started. Same as we did before when we tested the live session. We can choose FydeOS account, Google account, or we can just use the local account. So let's use the local account in here. Compared to any other operating system out there, this thing is super fast in setting up and installing. It will literally take you 5 minutes, maximum maybe 10 minutes. Okay, so let's go with the dark theme. That looks nice. And just like that, get started and you're inside. Look at this. It's so simple. Just like that, you have the FydeOS running. Now, if you launch anything, let's say a browser, that will be pinned to the taskbar. Look at that. It opens in second, just like that. It's a Chromium browser. Okay, the main component of this operating system is the browser. It's a Chromium OS based operating system, which uses Linux kernel. Okay, technically, again, this is a Linux. So this is what my old laptop is running right now. It's super fast. There is a start menu, just like Windows, and you'll find installed apps in here. You can go to settings and change the settings and all that. Okay, you can also run Linux apps inside. If your PC is capable, you can try it out. And you can also run Android apps. You just open this Android option in here. It says activate FydeOS Android subsystem. It's basically a Chrome OS, but for any PC. And just like that, the Android will be installed. If we go to about, here it's running the Android 13, which is pretty good in my opinion. And we are using the modern FydeOS version. We selected the modern one. If you select the slim one, that will run Android 11. If you need to install Android apps, there are 2 ways to do this. You can install Google Play Store. Yeah, it doesn't come with Google Play Store pre-installed. You can either go to Store, and from here you'll find Configure GApps option. You can download that, or you can also download a APK file and install it from the internet. There is a Android apps section. You can go here and install some popular Android apps like Facebook, Spotify, WhatsApp, Instagram. Now, if you want to install Google Play Store, go to the FydeOS App Store and download the Configure GApps, open this up, and then install it. First, you need to enable the developer option. Now we need to disable rootfs verification. For that, we can follow this instruction on their website. Control T to open the terminal, then shell sudo I, and then need to run this command. Pretty easy. Okay, after that, we need to restart our computer. Now let's open the GApps app. And look at that. Now we have the next option. Are you sure you want to begin installation? Yes, I am sure. I want to install the GApps. It will take a couple of seconds. Now you need to do this only if you want to run Android apps and Google Play Store. Okay, if you don't want that, you don't have to do it. If you don't want to run Android apps, you want even lighter operating system, I highly recommend you to go with the Chrome OS Flex. It doesn't have a Android app support, which makes it even more lightweight. Also supports Linux applications. If you want to, you can enable that. If your PC can handle the Android subsystem, you want to run Android apps, games, yeah, you go with the FydeOS. We have multiple options. One is a little bit heavy, the FydeOS, because it has Android support. If you don't need that, just go with the Chrome OS Flex. Now we need to reboot the system after installing the GApps, the Google apps. Well, let's boot it. Just take a look at this. Okay, it will boot in second. just like that. It is just super fast. Now you wait a couple of seconds. The Android system is still initiating in the background. It will install the Google apps like the Play Store and everything. Yeah, look at that. It will just pop up, and the Play Store will also get pinned to the taskbar just like that. And now you can sign in with Google account and start playing. So yeah, again, if you have an old computer, don't throw it away. Try to install a Chrome OS Flex or FydeOS on it. Your PC will thank you. Yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or have any suggestions for me, you can always do the comment and we can have some chit chat in the comment section too. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and have fun. Bye-bye.